back friends. Previously we completed chapter number 3. Today we will start chapter number 4, that is basic geometrical idea. Here we will learn some basic things that we will use in a geometry. Okay, in upper standard you will learn more about the geometry, you will learn the construction, but here you need to learn basic information that we will use in a geometry. Okay, what is geometry? Geometry words come from the word geometrical. Geometry word comes from Greek word geometry. Now what is geo? Geo means earth and metron means measurement. So whenever we are considering any kind of measurement, it is the concept of geometry. So we are using the measurement concept in civil engineering, in architecture, in art and craft, in designing, in printing. Okay, आपला क्लोथ ऊपर अमुक प्रिंटिंग होय एमा पण मेजरमेंट यूज થતું હોય, કોઈ પણ કાર નું મોડલ બનાવવું એમાં પણ મેજરમેન્ટ્સ यूज થતા હોય, કોઈ પણ બિલ્ડિંગ બનાવવી હોય એમાં પણ મેજરમેન્ટ્સ यूज કરતા હોય. So in every concept we are using the measurements and that is nothing but the geometry. જ્યારે પણ measurements use થતા હોય means we are using the concept of geometry. Now geometry means in every field geometry is used. In art and craft, in civil engineering, architecture, in printing on cloth, we will use the concept of geometry. Geometry starts with a point. If you make a point, then it is geometry. So point is what? First of all, it is point. Point means a dot with sharp tip of pencil on paper is called point. Okay, if we make a dot with a sharp tip of pencil, it becomes a point. Let's say this is. Now to distinguish different point on the paper, હવે મેં આ બધા બહુ point કરી દીધા. To distinguish this, we will give the name to the point. Let's say this is point A, this is point B, this is C and this is D. Now if I say where is point D, then you can exactly say that this is point D. So to distinguish different points on the paper, we will use the name of the points. So we can write points. We will use name of points like point A, point B, point C, point D. You can use any alphabet to represent a point. So what is the point? A dot with a sharp tip of pencil on a paper become point. We will use the name to distinguish different points on a paper. After point, there is one more concept, that is line segment. First of all, we will learn line segment and then we will learn line. Now what is line segment? If you stretch one thread, एक thread लो અને આમ સીધો કરો, okay? So that become a line, that become a straight line. So you can write thread, it represents line. So let's draw a line. So if you stretch a thread like this, it become a line. Line segment, it has It is line segment. Okay, there is a difference of line and line segment. So when it is line segment, if it has two end point A and B, તમે આમ થ્રેડ સીધો કરો તો એ મેઝર થાય. ઓકે, it is not that much long that it cannot be measured. એટલો મોટો થ્રેડ ના હોય કે જેને મેઝર ના થાય. So line can be measured. Its size is fixed. So we can write line segment is fixed. So we can measure. Every line segment is of fixed length. If you draw a line segment on the paper of 5.5 cm, હું તમને એમ કહું કે draw a line segment of 5.5 cm, then you will take the scale and measure 5.5 cm on paper. So this way line segments are fixed. We can measure the line segment. We can represent it as line segment AB. This is the symbol of line segment AB, or we can write line segment BE. This is read as line segment AB or line segment BA. Okay, line segments are fixed. Now after that, line. If we extend the line segment beyond A in one direction and beyond B on other direction, जो बन्ने बाजू थी ने extend करिए endlessly, then it become a line. So we can write, if we extend line segment beyond A in one direction and beyond B in other direction, it represents line. So we can represent line like this. This is our line segment AB, and we are extending A in this direction and we are extending B on other direction. Means lines are endless. Line ne measure થાય નહીં. So what is the line? If we extend the line segment beyond A in one direction and beyond B on other direction, it represents line. It is represented as line AB. This is the symbol of line AB, or you can say line BA. Okay, BA and AB is the name of line A. Now after that, intersecting line. Intersecting line. Intersecting line means if two lines meet at one point. If two lines meet at one common point, they are called intersecting lines. So if we draw this line, say L, and this line F, this is line L and line M. They are meet at one point O. Meet at point O. So point O is on line M and point O is So these are line L and M are called intersecting line. If two lines meet at one point, બે લાઈન એક જગ્યાએ ભેગી થાય, that is called intersecting line. Here O is the intersecting point. O is called intersecting point. After intersecting line, we learn parallel line. What is parallel line? If two lines do not meet at any point. If two lines do not meet at any point, then they are called parallel lines. Okay, so we can draw parallel lines like this. Line M and line L. These two lines do not meet at any point. You can take the real life example, that is two sides of railway track. Railway track ની જે two sides હોય એ બંને parallel હોય, એ બંને ક્યારે ભેગી થાય નહીં. Two sides of river, river ની બંને બાજુ parallel હોય. Two sides of road that are parallel, they do not meet at any point. Road ની બંને બાજુ ક્યારે પણ ભેગી થાય નહીં. That's why they are called parallel line. Parallel line means they do not meet any point. So we can represent M is parallel to M. This is the symbol of parallel. Is symbol of parallel. What is intersecting line? If two lines meet at one point, they are called intersecting line. And if two lines do not meet at any point, they are called parallel line. After that, we will learn ray. Ray means it is a part of line. Part of line that start from one point and that start point become initial point. You can say initial point. If it is a part of line that start from one point and goes and it means if we represent this is the starting point and it is goes endlessly. Let's say this starting point is B and it is moving in direction B. Here B represent direction and A represent starting point. Okay, so we can, it is represented as ray AB. Starting point will be first point and B represent the direction of ray. So we learn line point. First of all we learn point. Point means it is the dot on a paper. Then we learn line segment. It is of fixed length. It is represented by line segment